Hey everyone, Mucklick here, covering the patch notes for today, June 22nd for Guild Wars 2. Let's just jump right into it. Dragon Bash Festival. It is time for Dragon Bash. It wouldn't be a proper celebration without your attendance. Join me in Holbrack for another Mood for the Ages. There will be tests of strength, racing, food, song, and most importantly, ale. I'll see you there, unless of course you don't enjoy fun. Newt Whitebeard. Now, for any of you new to the game, Dragon Bash comes around once a year. I will start making a get-to-the-point Dragon Bash guide, so look forward to that within a few days. I'll have that out for you as soon as possible. If you need guides for Dragon Bash in the immediate, I know Iron Maiden and many of the other content creators have some from previous years that may have most of the information covered. But I'll be working on one with Noxxi and get one out to you guys as soon as possible. Join the celebration in Holbrack. Celebrate Tyria's resistance against the Elder Dragons while engaging in a variety of festive games, and also making Aurene very uncomfortable. Dragon Arena. Show off your dragon fighting prowess against lifelike holograms in the Dragon Arena, or tackle a more difficult challenge in the Dragon Arena Survival. Hologram Stampede. The fighting continues in the Hologram Stampede, a map-wide scramble to clear the Holbrack countryside of deadly enemies. Pinata Bashing. Master the tradition of destroying dragon pinatas in the Pinata Bashing adventure. Dragon Bash Rally. Speed around Holbrack in a new mounted race, the Dragon Bash Rally. Moa Race. Tig's famous racing Moas return in a Moa Race event. Put your Zytaffy on the line and cheer on the winner. Just to possibly clear up any misconceptions, you don't race on the Moas just race all by themselves, and you just bet on which ones is going to win. The Festival Meta Achievement Annual Dragon Bash Feats has been updated with a new reward, the Holographic Dragon Gloves. Last year's reward, the Holographic Dragon Shoulder, can be purchased from the Dragon Bash Merchant, and I believe the year before that we had a Holographic Dragon Helmet. Additionally, there are wings that we've gotten in the past from it, and holographic precursor weapons has been rewarded in previous annual boxes as well. We might see those again. 3 new weapons are now available as rare drops from Dragon Coffers. They can also be purchased from Sparkling Stone, a new Dragon Bash weapons vendor in Holbrack. New rewards have been added to the Dragon Bash vendor, including 2 miniature and a new Ascended accessory. New Dragon Bash themed guild decorations have been added. I'll pause there for a second to say one of the coolest guild decorations already in the game is from Dragon Bash. It is a 2-scale Kraukatoric. Basically, it's a massive hologram of Kraukatoric that flies around in the sky above your guild hall. It is very cool and very expensive. Adventurers who have finished the Icebrood Saga can now meet some of their allies in Holbrack during Dragon Bash. The party rages for 3 weeks, from June 22nd until July 13th at noon Pacific Time. Get bashing. Festive Fixes. Daily limits on Zytaffy from smashing dragon pinatas in Holbrack have been relaxed. Adventurers will now receive a small amount of Zytaffy after breaking their first 35 pinatas in a day, tracked by a new daily achievement. Daily bonus rewards pinata smashing. Updated creature scaling in the Hologram Stampede to adjust more effectively when large groups join up at a hologram generator. So the Hologram Stampede, basically you would have a zone where, this is outside of Holbrack, where just these generators would appear and just waves and waves and waves of holograms would spawn out of them. But because the event is so popular, you'd usually result in like 100 people there, and these creatures would just get absolutely deleted. So I'm guessing that they are going to be buffing those monsters a little bit so they don't die in 1 second. Updated textures on the projector component of the Dragon Hologram Generator Guildhall decoration to improve visibility in dimmer environments. I would assume, I believe that is the projector for the massive hologram Kraukatoric I mentioned in the sky. I think in 2 of the guild halls it's fine, but in the Gilded Guild Hall, that is the City of Gold in Heart of Thorns, I believe in that one it has some clipping issues because that one actually has a ceiling in some places. I'm not sure if this is in reference to that. Certain non-festival ambient characters in Holbrack have been moved and adjusted to make their dialogue less repetitious. Look, people are coming here for a holiday. You need to just move over there and quit repeating your lines. It's too obvious. General. Updated Taimi and Gorik's scenes in the Eye of the North following the end of the Icebrood Saga to add voice acting. Okay. Profession skills. General. Fixed an issue that prevented Torment skill facts from being completely displayed. Alright, so that's just a display issue. Nothing's actually changing with Torment, for anyone who might have misheard that. Necromancer Scourge fixed a bug that caused them to be too good. Sorry, misread that. Fixed a bug that caused the user interface to display the wrong color when players dismounted. I wonder if that's the same bug with Dragon Response missions. There was an item on the forums the other day for Scourge. They have a little thing on their interface that shows how many shades they currently have out. It's like 3 little diamonds. And when they go into Dragon Response missions, those diamonds don't show up. And it's actually a bit of a pain for them to play normally because that's missing. It's like trying to play without your mana bar, sort of. So they did say that they had a fix coming for that soon. I wonder if this is the cause of that issue, if this is that fix. Ranger fixed a bug that caused the primary pet to activate when switching maps, even if the secondary pet was previously active but was stowed or merged. Okay, small quality of life there. Black Lion Trading Company Gem Store. New items and promotions. Let's hop over to the store and I'll show these as I read them. The new Pyre Horns helm skin is available in the style category of the gem store for 500 gems. For a limited time, the Pyre gloves are available on sale in the style category of the gem store for 400 gems, a saving of 20%. For a limited time, the Pet Skyscale whistle and Skyscale Squadron glider are available on sale in the style category of the gem store for 640 and 400 gems respectively, savings of 20%. For a limited time, the Zytaffy Gobbler pack is available on sale in the upgrades category of the gem store for 320 gems, savings of 20%. The Zytaffy Gobbler, I have done an Is It Worth It video on this, and it has some very interesting interactions with the Candy Corn Gobbler and the Snowflake Gobbler. I would highly recommend, if you're considering purchasing this, to watch that video first. I'll have it linked in the description, and make sure you're okay with that, because there are some pros and some cons. So if you're going to make a purchase, just make sure it's an informed purchase. To celebrate Dragon Bash, the Dragon's Fortune fireworks are free for a limited time. Dragon's Fortune fireworks are available in the toys category of the gem store, limited to 1 per account. And as you can see right here, you'll log in, you'll see the little icon in the top left that you've got a free gift waiting for you, and this is that. The Black Lion chest has been updated to the Arcane chest and can be previewed for a full list of its contents, which I have up in front of us right here. The Gnashblade Dragon Coffer returns as the guaranteed item for the duration of the Arcane chest. And the Gnashblade Dragon Coffer, we've got a lot of gray knickknacks that you would largely just vendor, some candy, we've got some dies, a Jawbreaker that is worth many, many candies combined, so that's awesome. Going down a bit further, we've got some holographic minis, some gems, and down at the bottom we have 2 boxes that have ascended weapons in them, and a Crystal Infusion, which is big money if you've never seen that. Rare drop usually from the Death-branded Shatterer. The new Arcane Battlestaff skin is available as an uncommon drop for the duration of this chest. This is what it looks like alone. This is what it looks like on me. Ooh, I really love the after effect. Like, the staff looks cool. The after image looks even better. You know, I hate him, but this would look really cool on a Daredevil. With them flipping through the air, leaving these trails. I think that would look pretty sweet. The Starborn Cape returns as an uncommon drop for the duration of this chest. The Dominator and Crimson Lion weapon collections are available for the duration of this chest. Let's jump through those really quickly. Starting with the Dominator set is the Warhorn, Torch, Sword, Staff. Oh man, this makes me think of Klingons. Shield, Scepter, Rifle, Pistol. This looks really similar to the Dark Matter weapon, just without like all the darkness on it. It's like they just pulled the darkness off. This looks similar to the model underneath. Mace, Hammer, Great Sword. Wow, that looks intense. Focus, Dagger, Short Bow, Longbow, and Axe. Going into the Crimson Lion items, Warhorn. This Warhorn actually has something special about it. Some of the Warhorns in the game change the sound effect of your Warhorn skills. This is one of them. Instead of hearing the, you know, wah sound, shut up. You know what I'm talking about. The loud Warhorn noise when you blow through the Warhorn. This one makes like a growling, kind of like guttural not quite roar sound when you blow through it. The Super Adventure Box one makes like an 8-bit noise when you blow through it. This one has its own sound effect. It is one of the cheapest ones to obtain if you just want to get a Warhorn with different sound effects, but I have used it in the past for that reason. Torch, sword, staff, longbow, shield, scepter, rifle, pistol, mace, longbow. Oh, I'm sorry. The one this is the longbow. The one I showed earlier was the short bow. Hammer, greatsword, focus, dagger, and axe. Unused versions of Glyph of the Tailor and Glyph of the Leatherworker are available as rare drops for the duration of this chest. The items available in exchange for Blackline statuettes have been updated. Let's take a look. The exclusive Wandering Cloud Share and Glider combo, Golden Talon Longbow, which looks incredibly intense, the Dreamwalker Wings Backpack and Glider combo, the Mini Exosuits Mount Pack, and the Hydra Staff are currently available. Lastly, the 2 bonus collections have been updated to a selection of dye, kits, and outfits. Finally, they added one note just 17 minutes ago at the time of recording this. It says, late notes, we fixed a crash that occurred when the refill button only partially refilled the Mystic Forge. Okay. All right. So that's it. That concludes the patch notes for today, June 22nd, 2021. I will be getting to work during tonight's stream on a Get to the Point Dragon Bash guide, and me and Noxxi will get that out to you guys as soon as possible. Again, in the meantime, there are some Dragon Bash guides. They may be slightly out of date, but many of the events, like the race and stuff like that, are repeat each year, so you might be able to find some guides from other content creators from previous years that could help you up in the short term if you are feeling impatient. But with that, I will see you at the festival. Happy dragon bashing.